Hi, my name is Tanisha, and I'm living with endometriosis. I wanted to come on here, let you guys know about how this endometriosis has changed my life. It has changed my life. And when I say change my life, I mean change my life. When I thought all was well and I'm doing my thing, and you know, I work hard. Well, you don't know, but I work hard because I am a single parent. And being a single parent, sometimes you have to put yourself on the back burner, and when you feeling aches and pains, you just got to go. You go to the doctor, you let the doctor know what's going on. They tell you, oh, you're fine, you healthy. So that's kind of what's going on with me. But through it all, I've always worked. I've always had a job. I've always provided for my child. I have one son. He's 15 now. And let me tell you, when this endometriosis popped up in my life and showed itself for who it is, it came with no games. It comes and it does not play with you. It lets you know, I'm here. Okay? I'm here. It's here. So, I have been dealing with this for years. I had to fight to get the right doctor to see me. I literally had to request for the head of the OBGYN department to see me in order to get the help. When I tell you, through the network, it's always a network. Everywhere you go through the doctors is a network. Oh, you got to see this doctor. You got to see this doctor. You got to see that doctor. But when you go, do not give up on yourself. I'm going to tell you this. Do not give up on yourself. Continue to try. Continue to go. You know your body better than anybody else. You know your body better than the doctor. When your body tells you that there is something going on, there is something going on. Don't give up on yourself. I didn't give up on myself, but I did put myself on the back burner a little bit because I did have my son paying my, doing, homie things, whatever. You got to pay your rent, car note. You got to take care of the child, make sure they eat, So with me having a physical job, and a demanding job, my job is high class demanding. Like literally, if you don't get your check, I didn't deliver it. That kind of job, okay? And so when I couldn't take no more, I went in. I seen the doctor. I told him, there's something wrong. And the first thing they said, oh, no, it's nothing wrong with you. Without checking me. No check, no nothing. Oh, there's nothing wrong with you. That's normal. That is normal, period, symptoms. You're supposed to cramp. You're doing fine. You walk every day. You're good. You can go. Okay, no problem. Nothing's wrong with me. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, they did offer birth control. You just need a birth control. Okay, whatever. Okay, well, you say it's normal. The only check they really did was, oh, let me check your pelvis. Let me push. Let me do that. Fine, you can do that. Okay. Me, yeah, it felt good to hear. Okay, oh, well, there's nothing wrong with just cramps. Okay, yeah, just unnormal bloating, you know. Okay, you know, me being me, I gotta work. I'm the only one doing this. I gotta get it. I got a goal to set. I want a house. I want this. I want that. So you gotta work to get it. And I'm going to get it. So it just got to the point to where it was beating me down. And when I say beat me down, I mean beating me down. Okay? You can't walk. I was just exhausted. And I mean exhausted, you guys. Exhausted. It plays no games. Okay? So, on with the story. So, let's say about beginning 2017, probably ending 2016. I started truly going to the doctor on the regular. I'm like, is something wrong? You know, I have more bleeding. I'm staying on my period for 10 days, you know, and then once I'm on my period for 10 days, it's like out of control gushing. And I'm like, okay, so usually my periods last 5 days. It always has been 5 days, no more than that. So once it went to 7, 8, then 10, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I had to take myself to the emergency room. Emergency. Oh, you just have a small cyst, you know, on your ovaries. It's just, it became a small cyst. So from that small cyst, it became, oh, you know, it's enlarging, kind of look like a fibroid, you know, but it's small. You just need to take some birth control, you know, it'll shrink. Okay. Me, I'm not taking birth control. Why? I'm not a pill type of person. I do not like to take medication whatsoever. So I'm like, okay, well, birth control, I don't need it. I'm not gonna take it because I'm not about to be having blood clots and excuse me and all that in my body, you know. I'm gonna just walk it off. So I started bleeding 3 weeks at a time. Once I started bleeding 3 weeks at a time, oh my goodness. I go back to the doctor. I get checked. There's something wrong with me. So she did her check. Oh, everything looked normal. Everything feels normal. You just have, well, I looked in your chart. It says you have a cyst, and it feels like that's what you have, a cyst on your left side. It looks like it just feels like it just got a little enlarged. Not that much. I'm going to send you for ultrasound anyway. Okay, let's go for ultrasound. Comes back. Oh, ultrasound is negative, you know, but you do have a small cyst, and that's the problem. So they usually tend to go away on their own. Okay, that's fine. Next thing. You need birth control. Here we go again with the birth control. Let me tell you guys something. Birth control does not stop the endometriosis. It does not. It keeps progressing. It slows it down, but it doesn't stop. Okay? So finally, after seeing 10 other doctors, you know what? On one of these videos, I'm going to show you. I'm just going to show you. Maybe I'll show you. I'll count them and I'll tell you how many doctors I seen before I got the correct doctor. When I tell you, I spent almost a whole year going to the doctor every month. In those medical bills, how they add up, copay here, copay there. Come on. I'm not trying to complain about it, but I am a little bit because, you know, I seen so many doctors before I got to the actual doctor that can really help me, you know. So I finally told them, nobody else is touching me. You guys are not going to run another test. And at this time, it's so many tests being done that they're billing me for the test. And I'm paying medical insurance. Okay? High medical insurance. Not low, but high. And it's to the point, now they're billing me because I'm getting too many tests. Really? I'm getting too many tests? Okay. So therefore, you guys are billing me. Now this is what I got. I want to see the head over the OBGYN department, which led to the doctor that I got into. When did I get her? But I got her ending of 2017. And she had just came over from Oregon. She had just joined the team. She's a specialist. And see, that's one other thing, you guys. Please, please be sure to ask for a specialist, because not all OBGYNs are specialized for this endometriosis test. They are not. And they're still learning about it. So there's really nobody's really like, know about it. And I know that in some places, in some states, some people don't have no doctor to go to because they don't have a specialist. And these doctors can't do it because they're not specialized in it. And you have to have a doctor who specializes in endometriosis. It's very important, ladies. It is very important. I'm telling you, please ask for a specialist. It's going to help you the whole way. I'm telling you. And if you're not getting no answers, never be afraid to go to the next doctor. Because like I told you, I've seen all of them. They all know me. All of them. They've all known me. They all seen me. Yes. Because I plays no games. I know my body, and so do you. Sorry. I got a little scared. But yeah, you do know your body. Don't let nobody tell you that it's not. If you know something wrong, there is something wrong. You do what you got to do. So with this doctor, she specialized in it, and so the head OBGYN referred me to her. She set her as my doctor. When I tell you, this lady know what she was doing and what she was saying, and just adamant. She's like, how long have you been dealing with this? I'm like, a year and a half, two, And she said, nobody checked you for it? I said, no. I said, everybody always told me that there's nothing wrong with me. It's regular cramps. I have ovarian cysts, and that's all it is. And give me birth controls. Well, have you taken the birth controls? No. She said, I'm going to be honest with you. She said, I have a strong feeling that this is endometriosis. She said, I felt you, and the pain that you are in, all of your symptoms are symptoms of endometriosis. And I said, okay. Right now, in my mind, I'm trying to cope. Like, what is endometriosis? Oh, endometriosis is when the stomach lining tissues are being taken over by your ovary, not your ovary, the uterus. What is endometriosis? I'm talking to the doctor's talking to me. I'm like, oh, what is endometriosis? She says it's basically when the uterus tissue basically throw trash. It's like, I'm gonna say trash, like the dead tissue, like during your menstrual, because you have to bleed, so that's like the nasty trash blood, whatever, because you didn't conceive or anything like that. So it's released, and it's basically also your stomach lining. Also, the lining of your uterus really it has nowhere to go, basically. So it just pumps into your body, right from your ovaries into your body, and sticks to your organs. And I'm like, so I got trash basically in my stomach and everywhere. And when she's like, well, you don't know the extent, I don't know the extent until I do the surgery. So, like, okay, you know, cool.